Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty tonight, so I hope it doesn't mess up too much more. I'm just going to go over a couple things with you. I'm going to give it just a moment to see if anybody else is going to jump on. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We're almost there, y'all. Hump day. Can't wait for it to get here. Hopefully, it'll be a pretty good day for everybody. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with explaining what essential oils are. They come from the bark, stem, roots, or rinds of some of the citrus fruits. They are cold pressed. Some of them are steam distilled. They've been around for millions of years. Most everybody is familiar with frankincense because it was given to the baby Jesus at his birth along with myrrh. But other cultures have used essential oils. Even World War II, John Valnet was a French surgeon, and he used essential oils when they ran out of medicines during the war. So that's a little bit of background. They've been around for a long time. They are organic because they do come from plants or fruits. People are turning to more natural products because of all the synthetics that are in everything. Our bodies don't do well with synthetics. They don't know how to process them. Essential oils are plant-based and work very well with our bodies, and our bodies know how to use them, so they don't store them up. When you have a lot of synthetics and cosmetics and air fresheners, candles, things like that, those things can store up in your body, especially also when you consume them, and our body kind of like encapsulates it and puts it in a fat cell because it doesn't know what to do with it. So essential oils work very well with our bodies. Now, I started using essential oils probably about 4 years ago, a little more than 4 years ago now. I was having a problem with allergies is how mine started. I ended up going a bunch of doctors. Long story short, they sent me to the allergist, and he tested me to see what I was allergic to. You know, they put all the pricks down your arm and into your shoulder to see what you got going on. They started me on a regimen of Allegra every day, Singulair every day. I did Flonase twice a day, and I went every week and took allergy shots. And I thought there just had to be a better way because I was spending a lot of time and money on these prescriptions, going to the allergy doctor's office, paying them to give me the shot, paying for the serum. So I started using oils. Now, I did use them once I purchased off the internet. I did not use doTERRA to start with because I didn't know the difference between doTERRA and some of the internet oils. But I do want to give you an idea of how potent essential oils are. They're the most potent form of plant-based medicine. They are transdermal, so they can actually work in your body on a cellular level. They can pass through and get to the cell. Now I'm going to show you peppermint. This is a 15 milliliter bottle of peppermint essential oil. It's got about 250 drops in here. Now, they're aromatic compounds. They're found in plants. They have a huge health benefits. You can use them as a single oil together, or you can use them in a complex blend of oils, but depending on your need. Now, these are more potent than herbs. You hear a lot about herbal medicine and things. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to drinking about 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's how potent they are. So this bottle will last a good long time. You see how much I have in this, and I use peppermint a lot. It's one of the oils that I use on a regular basis. I use a blend of 3 oils, and by using those combination of oils, which are lemon, peppermint, and lavender, I've been able to quit taking allergy shots. I don't take Allegra, I don't take Singulair, and I don't use Flonase at all. So this has got me off of all synthetics and all natural things that can help my body heal itself. So these are very good to aid and assist your body for seasonal threats and things of that nature. All right, now the essential oils work to help your body's natural defense. They clean surfaces, they protect against environmental threats, they again support your immune health. They're energizing, they have an uplifting aroma, so there's lots of things that they use. There's several ways to use essential oils, and I'm going to go over that in a moment. But what I wanted to talk about is there are several types of oils and grades of oils, and I'm just going to look over my notes because I don't want to not tell you something, because somebody out here needs to hear this. These are things that I'm going to talk to you about to give you some education, to empower you to make decisions in your life. So much in this world is out of our control, and being able to use natural things that don't harm our bodies, that actually help our bodies, gives you some of your power back, because there's so much you can't do anything about, and this is something you can do about, not just for you, but for your family, your friends. When I saw how well the oils worked for me and my family members, I was like, I've got to tell everybody about this. I've got to tell them there's another way, there's another option, there's other things they can do that actually could benefit them. And not spend all your time at the pharmacy or at the doctor paying copays at the pharmacy. And a lot of times, depending on your insurance, even the copay is a little bit more than you can handle if the prescription is covered at all. So those are certainly some things to think about. Now, there are 4 grades of oils. You have your synthetic oils, and they are genetically modified and made in a factory. They're found in like your lotions, your shampoos, your soap. Now, your body is your skin is your largest organ on your body. So anything you put on your skin is going to pass through. So it's going to affect your body in some way. Now, so you got your lotions, your cosmetics, you have all those, and they have a synthetic grade. Then you have your food. And if you've ever had a York peppermint patty or a cinnamon disc, and different things like that, a candy cane at Christmas, you have had a food grade essential oil. Now, therapeutic grade is what you find usually in your health food stores and things like that. Well, what I found out is the FDA does not currently regulate the essential oil industry. So what that means for you, and I'm going to show you this bottle of peppermint again, is only 10% of the bottle has to be oil. Anything else can be fillers, byproducts, it could be even synthetics, and that's what I was trying to get away from. Now, that's what you're going to find in your oils that you're buying on the internet. Walmart, everybody's got them. Kroger, everybody's got them. Now, doTERRA decided, since there was not a regulation, they were going to create one. So they came up with, and I'm going to show you on the bottle if I can get it turned around here. Can you see that right there? I know it's kind of hard to focus. That is the CPTG. It means Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. That's on all of doTERRA's bottles. They also have on the bottom of the bottle, if you can see that, there's a code and there's also an expiration date. Now, you can put that code in and go to a website called source2u.com, and it's going to tell you all the testing that your bottle of oil went through before it came to you. So what that means for you is doTERRA makes sure that every drop of oil you get in this bottle is pure oil. And there's 250 drops in here. And yes, this oil is going to cost more than what you're buying at Walmart, but what you're buying at Walmart and different places like that and online like I was doing is not pure oil. doTERRA puts their oils through a series of tests. They also outsource to a non-biased party to test their oils. Now, I don't know if anybody watching has seen some of the things I've put on my Facebook page about some hospitals starting to use oils, and they're using doTERRA. And the reason they're doing that is because doTERRA has consistency when the oils are tested across the board. There are other big companies out there, but their consistency isn't there for the purity of their oils like it is for doTERRA. So doTERRA is trying to be very transparent, and they're actually showing you ways where you can go behind them and you know that you're getting the purest form of the oil. So that's one of the reasons I made the switch. You can tell the difference, y'all, when you're buying the stuff in the Walmarts, in the Kroger, online, in the convenience stores, wherever you're getting it from. And when you start using the doTERRA brand, you can tell the difference. I could tell the difference immediately, not just in how I felt, but actually one of the ways that I first started using oils was with a diffuser. Now, this is doTERRA's Petal Diffuser. They actually have this 10% off this month. Now, This one is easy to use. This is used aromatically. You just fill it to the fill line, put a couple drops of oil in here. But let me tell you one of the main things that I noticed immediately. When I was using the other oils, when my diffuser, I was having to clean it out every day. There was like a skim or sludge in there. And I was like, I didn't understand that. But when I switched over to doTERRA, I use this diffuser. This one I just use in my office. So I use this one several times a week. And you see how clean it is. I haven't had to clean this one yet. There's no sludge. There's no gunk. So to me, that also speaks to the purity because it diffuses clean. The other oils didn't. They left a very thick residue. And if you didn't go ahead and clean it, what I was finding in one of the diffusers that in one of the rooms I don't use a lot, it was actually starting to get mold. So I've not had that with doTERRA. So that's one way to use. You can diffuse. You put the oils in here and then you plug it up and there's a vapor that comes out. I like to use this especially at night. I have a blend that I use to help me get to sleep and stay asleep because my husband replays his day in his brain over and over and over. So I use a combination of cedar wood and usually Breathe or something to help me open me up respiratorily. And it helps us stay asleep, and it also has some great anti-inflammatory properties. Now you also can put a drop of oil. You could use the peppermint in your hand and rub your palms together and inhale. Just don't ever put oils in your eyes, up your nose, or in your ears. You can put them around your ears. Melaleuca is really great for ear pain and ear infections and things, but you can breathe it in. That's another way. You can also... I have roller balls that I carry around with me made up of my different blends. This is a 5 milliliter roller ball. I put the oils in here, fill it the rest of the way with carrier oil, and this is how I use a lot of oils. I have this little pack that I carry around with me, and it's in my purse for my use. You can see these are typically some that I use. I don't use all of these every day. Usually the ones on this side, I use my Clary Calm to help balance me out, and I have my my seasonal threat blend that I put on 3 times a day, and just some other things to have them with me because consistency is the key when you use oils to having the long effect. The first time I used them, my allergy symptoms didn't go away. I used them consistently and I was able to get off of all the other medications and just use these for my allergies. So you can use these topically. For children, the dilution is a little bit different. You don't need to put need to put more carrier oil in here. Carrier oil disperses the oil over a larger area. Coconut oil is the most widely known, widely used because it's very economical. The molecule was taken out of this so it stays liquid, so that's why it's a carrier oil. That's why it's called fractionated. You can use almond oil, jojoba oil. There's several other oils. I like to use almond oil in the things I put on my skin on my face because it's really good for your skincare, especially your face. Getting older, you got to try to take care of yourself a little bit better. So you can do that. Also, if I can find, doTERRA makes some veggie caps. Now, with the certified therapeutic grade, doTERRA would be the only oil that I would ever recommend you taking internally because I know of its purity. Now, some oils you cannot take internally that doTERRA has. How you're going to be able to tell the difference is this one has, if you can see that, it has supplemental facts. And if it has supplemental facts, you can take it internally. Now, there are several oils I take internally every day, frankincense being one of them because of the properties. But I want to show you an oil that you can't. This is Aroma Touch, and if you look on, twirl this all the way around, this is a blend of several different oils, and these oils you don't take internally because they usually always have some type of carrier oil. So that's one thing you want to watch as well. Always make sure you look for supplemental facts. Now, I take frankincense internally every day and marjoram because marjoram is a great thing to help with pain. If you have headaches or anything like that or any joint pain and stiffness, marjoram is great for that. All you do is take the capsule apart, you put your drops in here, you put it back together, and you just swallow it. Now, you don't make these up days and days ahead. You kind of have to go ahead and use them because it is a veggie cap and it's going to break down and you're going to end up with a mess on your table if you don't go ahead and take it. Likewise, I like to use the orange essential oil in my water every day, but the citrus oils are great for detoxifying and cleansing. You can only use those, I would only recommend using oils in a stainless steel container or glass. If you put them in a styrofoam cup, because they break down synthetics, it's going to eat a hole through the cup and you're going to end up again with another mess on your hands. So we know that doTERRA, with the certified that they do, they have no fillers, no contaminants. They do the third-party testing so that every drop of oil you get is pure oil. There's nothing in there but the oil. Again, this has got about 250 drops in this bottle. Now, doTERRA also does something else that other companies do not do. They do what's called co-impact sourcing. So they believe that the most purest form of the plants to use to get the oil are where they grow indigenously, where they have they natively grow. So they go to these countries and they don't just take the products, they give back. They provide jobs for the farmers. If they need help with water sources or schooling or medicine or medical facilities, they help them with those. So that's one other thing they do. They also have some nonprofit organizations. The one that I like to talk about are the Days for Girls, and they provide feminine hygiene products to people in other countries to help them with sanitation for women. They also do a lot with child sex trafficking to help contribute to that, to cut down on child sex trafficking. We all have kids. Most of us grandkids are going to have them one day, and that's becoming a real problem here in Georgia. I'm in Georgia, and Atlanta is rated very high for child sex trafficking. So it's nice to know that I'm working with a company that cares about other people. They don't just care about them. They care about other people and helping less fortunate people and other people have a sustainable type of life. So that's the other thing that kind of tipped me over. I've been using doTERRA strictly since September. I am a wellness advocate for them. I like to teach classes. I like to educate people on how to use the oils. I didn't learn all this overnight, y'all. I still have so much to learn. I'm on a team of ladies. Some of the ladies on here, we have several nurse practitioners. We have pharmacists, registered dietitian. We have a lot of ladies that I partner with, and they've helped me learn because they have a lot of medical knowledge as well. There's some other sources that I use. One of my favorite books is the Essential Life book. I use this a lot. Here in the front, you can actually, and I'm going to show y'all because I'm not trying to hoard up all this knowledge. I don't want y'all to think I know everything, because I don't. But I have sources, and if I could get to the page that helped me, let me just flip it back around. I wanted to show you, here, we're going to start right here. You can look up in the front some different things. I'm going to try to get close and take me out of there so you can kind of see maybe some of the things. And it tells you the oils to use and how you can use them. You can look it up by ailment that way. You can also look it up like category, like here's a section on sleep. And not only will it tell you some things for sleep, I'm going to try to show you, there's also recipes in here as well for the blends that you can make. So this is one of the books that I use. I also have another one, Modern Essentials. This book is, to me, more designed for people that have some kind of medical knowledge, because this one, it has the same thing in the front where you can look up, and there's also, each of them have sections on specific oils, and you can look up this specific oil and what it can do for you. But this book breaks it down, and I'm going to try to show you more by body parts, or body systems, I guess I should say. So I was trying to find, like they have, it breaks it up like by bladder, and it tells you to see urinary tract, and it has the cardiovascular system and the different body systems, and like it talks about, I'm trying to get like the cardiovascular system, and it breaks it down a little bit that way, and there's charts and different things and usage guides, and there's just a lot of information in these books, and it can help you, tell you how to use and what to use for what you're having a problem with. Also, the ladies that I'm on the team with have closed Facebook groups. So we go on there, and if I might have somebody that asks me a question and I have an answer in the book, but I go on the closed Facebook group because there's probably somebody out there that's had a similar problem, because what works for me might not work for somebody else. You may need a little bit of a different variation to give you the support that you need. So that's something else, another benefit that I have, and I've had a lot of education that way as well. Now, doTERRA's #1 selling product, believe it or not, is not an oil. I'm going to get to the oils, y'all, I promise, but these are such great stuff. I need to tell you about this. This is their Lifelong Vitality Pack. All of this is non-GMO. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. I take these supplements every single day. I'm going to start here with this Alpha CRS. It's the antioxidant and cellular energy supplement. It supports energy production and healthy cell and lifespan and proliferation. Then we have our omegas, which are the 369 fatty acids, and it gives you also 9 essential oils. This supports your mental clarity and brain function, also your overall cardiovascular health. And then we have our Microplex. This is our whole food vitamin and mineral complex. It supports healthy immune function. It has 22 essential vitamins and minerals from whole food sources. This is all natural things that can help feed your body. When you buy a supplement over the counter, usually it's synthetic or genetic, synthesized, I can't say it, synthesized version of the whole food source. So a lot of it passes right through your body. Your body doesn't absorb it. Now this actually, like I said, is doTERRA's #1 selling product. They offer a guarantee on this. If you take the supplements, this pack, like they recommend, and it does not make a difference in your life in 30 days, they will give you your money back. And since doTERRA's been in business, I think they've only had like 20 people ever return them. I noticed a big difference. This helps me a lot, and I can tell the difference in how I feel and my hair growth, my nail growth, my overall health. I can tell the difference with these. So I wanted to talk to you about those. Now I'm going to talk to you about some of the different oils. Some of these I use every day. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is lavender. Now, lavender is all things calming. It helps soothe emotions, calms irritated skin. It helps support restful sleep. It's great for relieving minor burns, and it also does help combat with seasonal threats. Now, this is one of the oils that I use in connection with lemon and the peppermint for my seasonal blend, and that's what I use to get off of the Allegra Singulaire, the allergy shots, and all that. It really does aid my body. I use it 3 times a day. I have my rollerball blend, and this is actually the seasonal threat blend, and I'm going to tell you something neat that I've got going on with this month. I carry it with me every day. I put it on every single day in the morning. What I usually do is I put them on my spine, because when I'm trying to get ready for work, if I put it on the thins of my wrist, I'm probably going to get it everywhere. If I put it on the back of my neck while I'm brushing my hair, I don't want to make sure I get it in my eyes, so I put it on my spine. I don't even go all the way up and down. I just put it back as far as I can go up and down, roll it a couple times. If you're using oils for children, that's where I recommend you apply it, is on their spine or the heels of their feet. Because they're less likely to touch it, because you don't want them to get it in their eyes. But that's one of the things that I do. Now, I'm going to talk to you next about Melaleuca. It's also known as tea tree oil. A lot of people know about this as well. This is great for cleansing and regeneration. It helps with the skin blemishes. It promotes a healthy scalp and hair. It's actually good for feet and toenails, and it promotes healthy immune function. This has great anti-fungal properties. Tea tree oil is also used in the over-the-counter products that you purchase for children when they go to school. You know, they get those little critters running around in their hair. This is really great for that as well. I'll tell you, it also is great for combating mold and mildew and things. What I do with it, is every month when we clean out our air filter, I take a little gauze pad and I put a couple drops of Melaleuca on there with another oil that helps purify the air, and I put it in my air return. You know, not so it sucks it up, but on this side of the filter, so when it draws it, it just draws the smell, and that helps clean your air ducts and air conditioning ducts in your house if there's like mold or mildew growing in that. It's great for that. So this has great, great antifungal and also some antibacterial properties as well. Now, lemon is probably one of the oils that I use the most, and all these oils that I've showed you so far can be taken internally. They all have the supplemental facts on the bottle. These I don't, I mean, I take the Melaleuca internally along with another combination that's really good if you're sick or you have like symptoms of the flu, or you have, I have a lot of problems with MRSA because I've had several surgeries, and if I feel something coming on, I have a rollerball blend that I can apply, but I also take internally with a couple other oils, and that has, now I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, because this is me talking from my personal experience, that has helped me from keep going to the surgeon for them to cut me open and pack it. So, I mean, that saves me another doctor bill, and I do this. Now, if it gets to the point, and if it were really bad and this wasn't taking care of it, I would go to the doctor, y'all. I'm not telling you don't go to the doctor. You certainly do. You need a physician. I've been, for the last 2 years, the doctors more times than probably all of you that are watching live put together. I've had 2 knee surgeries since June of last year. I help with the oils, and a combination of the oils helped me with the problems I'm experiencing after the surgery, but I had to have the surgery and ended up having to have 2 different ones. So certainly there's a time to go to the doctor, so use your good judgment. But lemon is a great antioxidant and detoxifier. If you can use it to clean surfaces, it neutralizes odor, it helps elevate your mood, it soothes the irritated throat. Last weekend, after the change of weather and being out in all that wind, I had a sore throat, so I put some local honey that my husband buys, and I took a teaspoon and put a drop of this in there, and I used that. I also use this in my dishwater to clean. It's great for removing stuff you've scorched and stuck to the bottom of the pan. Put a drop of lemon oil in there and let it sit overnight. It'll just peel right up. Found out the hard way when I was cooking some cabbage a couple weeks ago. Now, frankincense, and this is again one of the oils that most people know about because they've heard about it in the Bible, is considered the king of all oils. This oil will enhance the effect of any other oil. It's powerful and versatile. It lifts your mood and awareness. It supports immune function. It calms tension and stress, and it helps clean. You can clean wounds and things with it. This is great for skincare. This is just a very versatile oil, and again, it enhances the effect of any other oil. I have a lot of soft tissue damage from both of the surgeries. I have a lot of pain. I have a lot of stiffness. I have a lot of inflammation. Frankincense is one of the oils I use. I use marjoram, and then I use lemongrass. I kind of layer it, and then I top it off with frankincense. And that has been such a game changer in my level of being able to have mobility, because even this far out, my last surgery was in December. I'm having a lot of problems. I still have a little bit of a limp. I'm having a lot of problems with stiffness and mobility because of having both of the surgeries and what they had to do during the surgery. So frankincense and some other oils have been awesome, and just offering me everyday support that I don't otherwise have. And you know me, I'm kind of a little bit of a skeptic. I thought, well, I'm going to make sure it's my oils working, and I've done this with everything I've tried. I'll stop using them to see the difference. And y'all, you really can tell a difference. If you don't have to believe me, I can send you a sample and you try it, and then you'll be able to experience the difference as well, because they're just awesome. Now, this is an oil that I use every single day. It's Balance. Now, this oil is a blend of oils, so it does not have supplemental fats because there's some other things in here that you're not going to take internally. This oil I use topically. You can diffuse it. It smells great in the diffuser with grapefruit or wild orange. This is the grounding blend. It gives you a sense of calm. It gives you a sense of well-being. It promotes balance and whole body relaxation. It's great for hormonal issues with women. It helps calm children down. It is a great calming effect. I use this with another oil, Serenity, in the diffuser, even for my dogs, because they don't like the storms, and I use that and diffuse it. It helps calm them down, relax them. So this is a great oil. This blended with the Serenity, people term it the liquid Xanax. This is great too for women who are experiencing premenopausal, postmenopausal, perimenopausal symptoms, because it helps ground you and helps calm you down and helps give you that sense of overall well-being. Now, Digest Zen is another great oil. And what I use this for is, this is everything digestive. It relieves upset stomach and help with motion sickness, nausea. You can use it at meal times for healthy digestion. If you have diarrhea or constipation, this is also a great oil. And believe it or not, if you're really congested, this to me smells like licorice. But you can also put this down like the bridge of your nose very lightly and through here, and it also will help you open you up if you're very congested. I didn't know that, but a friend of mine said that she used it and it worked really great. I have another lady that told me she uses it for her symptoms of acid reflux, that she just rubs it on her chest, from her chest here up her neck, and she said it helps her with her acid reflux. So that's everything digestive. Now, Deep Blue, now if you're going to notice, this is a smaller bottle. This one comes in a 5 milliliter. This is a 15. This has like 250 drops. This has about 80. So there is a difference. This, again, is a blend of oils. This you would not take internally. This is great for muscle and joint support, for aching joints, muscles. This is great for deep tissue massage. Also, if you exercise or you like pull something or have back issues or something like that, this is a great oil to use for that. It has like a cooling effect, kind of like an icy hot, and it also comes in a rub. I'll be honest, I personally like the rub better because I do alternate using my other blend and this on my knee as well, and this just absorbs faster. This is a great one when I come home at lunch and I need something on my knee. This just absorbs faster and it's easier, so I can, get my britches back on and get back to work on time. So this also comes in a rub, and this has a different blend of some different oils, and this is just a great overall muscle and joint and achy thing going on. All right, now Breathe. This is a very popular oil as well. This is part of doTERRA's respiratory blend. It helps support lungs and sinuses. It helps seasonal respiratory discomfort. It's great if you're congested, if you have symptoms like of COPD, bronchitis, different things like that. This oil can really help. At times when I'm really stuffy, my combination of my seasonal threat blend, I'll add this to it. I like to diffuse this at night as well with cedarwood and some other oils. doTERRA also makes a Breathe stick. This you can put on your chest and back, and it helps open you up as well. If you're having problems, you can use this on croupy children, or if you have like a lot of chest congestion and stuff, it can help open you up as well. Or you can just simply inhale it. It has a great smell. doTERRA also has respiratory drops that you can use. These are great to open you up and get you really breathing. They also have a great throat protecting drop that has the On Guard oil in it, which is a blend of oils, and I was looking for mine. I guess I did not bring it in here. It has a blend of oils that really offer very great immunity properties and help you build up your immunity, things like that. And this is great too if you've got a sore throat. It kind of soothes and kind of has a little bit of a numbing effect on your throat. And I'm still having a little bit of problems, y'all. If you can hear me, I think I'm going to have to get me a sip of water. And then I'm going to tell y'all about a special that I'm running. I do classes here in Dublin at Firehouse Subs. I've been doing them since April. I'm there every Saturday, excuse me, at 2 o'clock. What I'm doing, just for if you want to message me and come out, the last 2 Saturdays in May, I've got, and I don't think you can see these, I've got some gifts. This is the Seasonal Threat Blend. I've done up some roller bottles. This is a bug spray using our TerraShield. So this would be a natural thing you could put on. You could put it around if you're going camping, because you know this is summer, y'all. We're going to spend a lot of time outside. There's gnats, there's bugs, there's flies. You can spray this on like your shoes. You can rub it on your arms. If you're out camping, you can spray it around the tent. This will help get rid of the bugs. And of course, out in the sun, this is my blend that I do for me and Samantha if we're out and we get too much sun. This has some aloe vera gel in it, some almond oil, some peppermint and lavender, and some frankincense, and this will soothe and help you when you've been kissed by the sun. This is great to use and helps you so you don't have all that peeling and itching and things going on. So I'm going to be at Firehouse Subs the last 2 Saturdays in this month at 2 o'clock. So what I'm offering, if you would like to come by and see me and let me go over some things, I'll have all my oils there, and I have some other things because doTERRA has many more products. We have some things for children. We have some hand cleaner, some women's health support. There's a lot of other products. I'm going to have everything with me in those books if you want to look through the books. If you come out and see me, you get to pick one of these as a free gift for you to have. If you bring a friend, you get a gift and your friend gets a gift. Also, if you decide you want to sign up with a wholesale membership with doTERRA, which is the best way to purchase your products, similar to Sam's, if you decide you want to enroll and be able to order your own oils at the best price, if you join the Loyalty Rewards program, which gives you points for purchasing products, and then you can redeem those points for free products, I will give you all 3. So come out and see me at the Firehouse the last 2 Saturdays in May. Also there this Saturday, we're kind of having a team members day for everybody that's already joined up under our team. If you decide that you want to come out this Saturday, come out and meet our team. Just let me know so I can make sure I can have, because I don't pre-make a lot of these up, but let me know which one you want. If you bring a friend, like I said, they get one. If you sign up with a wholesale membership through me with doTERRA, you'll get all 3. Also, doTERRA is running a promotion this month. A couple of things going on. The pedal diffusers are 10% off. They're also offering cedarwood as the product of the month. It is a 15 milliliter bottle. Mine is in my room because I use it at night in my diffuser there. But it's this size bottle. They're offering that. If you order 125 product value points, you get that bottle free. They have a product of the month every month. And also, if you sign up with a wholesale membership before the 15th, doTERRA will also give you 50 free bonus points, 50 free product value points that you can use to purchase oils or, you know, towards any other product. And I'm just going to give you an example of what product points are. The lemon oil is, I believe it is 10 product value points. I'm going to check that real quick because I want to give you an example of what you actually could get, and that's not with what I got right here, but I think it is. That would be like getting, you could buy like 5 bottles of lemon oil. Now you just certainly, well, you might want to get 5 because you can also use this as a great stain stick for your laundry as well. But you could get a combination. I believe there is a trio that you can get, which is the lemon, peppermint, and lavender together. Because everything has a different point value. Some of the oils that are a little harder to distill or a little bit seasonal, you know, are a little bit more expensive than some of the other oils. And what I do is I save up my points and I get the more expensive oils with those, like frankincense is one of the more expensive oils. So that's something you also can do as well. There's several enrollment kits that you can get that waive the membership fee. There is a $35 wholesale membership fee. It renews every year at $25, but when it renews, you get a free bottle of peppermint oil when you renew. So you're like paying really, in essence, like $3 for your membership every year after the first year. But there's some enrollment kits that you can get that waive the $35, and they also allow you to get bonus points as well and earn products faster. So if you're interested in essential oils, you just want to know more, let me know, because there's some classes that you can attend on Facebook Live. One of the ladies that's works with me and is a friend of mine, she's doing some classes this month that anybody can watch. I would need to join you to the group if you just want to get some more education. She's a pharmacist, and she's going to be doing, I think, 3 or 4 classes this month that you can listen to. If there's something you want to try, let me know. There are just so many things. There is an oil for that. There's an oil for everything. You may have to use a combination of an oil, not just one oil in particular, but there's something you can use that can aid and assist your body. They even have, for example, they have a whole metabolic line, Slim and Sassy, that can help you with weight management. I use this. I love chocolate, and I use this during the day in a veggie cap to help curb my sugar cravings, as well as grapefruit is a great oil for that. But they have laundry detergent, Shaw. They have foam and hand wash that you can put in a dispenser. And what this does is this just kills the bad bacteria, not the good. Your hand has a film, like a layer of acid. I'm going to explain it in layman terms because that's the only way I can explain it. It's coated. So when you wash your hands with the other hand soaps that you're buying from the other places, it's killing all the bacteria. It's killing the good bacteria and the bad. It's killing everything. So that leaves your body open. That takes away your body's natural defenses. When you use products like this, it only gets rid of the bad bacteria. The good bacteria stays there, and that's what helps protect your body. So you can think of it that way. I had somebody also ask me, well, the oils are more expensive. Well, some of them are. I'm going to give you an example. Lemon oil is $10 a bottle, but there's 250 drops in here. I use 1 drop in things that I use. For example, I drink every morning to kind of help get my body going and detoxify. I drink, and y'all are probably going to think this is nasty, warm water with 1 drop of lemon, a little splash of apple cider vinegar, and a little pinch of cayenne pepper. Well, that's 1 drop. So, and then I use 1 drop at night. I drink tea, and I put a drop in my tea. So you do the math, 250 drops divided by 2 a day, how long that's going to last. That's just pennies. And you can drink this in your water. This orange oil is great. I use the orange as well. That way you don't drink all the sugar in the sodas and things like that. You supplement it with this. It takes out that craving, and this is just healthier for you. And plus it has great benefits to your body. And if you just need to flavor the water, every now and then I need something to flavor. You saw me tonight, I'm just drinking out a bottle of Deer Park. But when I want to use, sorry, dropped it. When I want to use essential oil, I just get my Yeti cup or my Arctic cup or something like that and just put 1 drop in the big cup. You don't need a lot of it. So it does last a long time. It does go a long way because they're so potent. You don't have to use half the bottle. You just use a drop. So they last a long time. So when you do the math to how many drops you actually use, it's going to last a long time. I use 1 drop of frankincense every day. I've had this bottle of frankincense, and I'm just getting down to it. This is the bottle I got in December because doTERRA was running a special promotion, and you could actually get a free bottle of frankincense. So this is the bottle I've had since December, and it's May. And you still see, I don't know, you can still see I have oil in there. So it lasts a long time, y'all. So think about it that way. So if I can help you, please let me know. If you're interested in learning more, come see me. You're not under any obligation to buy anything from me or sign up if you don't want to do that. I just want to give you some things to think about. You can see the oils, you can try them if you want, and just kind of give you some power back in your life. I do appreciate you listening to me tonight. if you do decide to join up with a wholesale membership, I would love to help you, because then I can add you to the closed Facebook groups that I'm a part of, and you also have access to my friends that are the nurse practitioners and the pharmacists and the registered dietitians. We do classes every month. You can also like our Facebook page. I partner with a couple of other ladies, Beth and Amy, and Kelly, and we are Essentially Obsessed Life. You can like our Facebook page. We put a lot of educational things on there as well, so you can just learn and kind of grow with us. I've grown so much in learning how to do this, and I just want to help other people have the same power that I've given myself by using these different products. So if I can help you, please message me on Facebook. Call me if you have my number. Come join us at Firehouse Subs. We'd love to have you, and thank you so much for watching me tonight. Y'all have a great night.